No. No, you can't. When an autistic person is in a state of fucking crisis, you treat them like shit. When a man is in a state of crisis, you treat him like shit. You know, getting everything changed over so that it's all in Tillamook. Having to trust a woman who's, well, if we do all this, if we do all this, if we do all this. And then there's the things that I need done. Well, we keep doing what she wants. I explained to her at the very beginning what was going on. Like, but what am I doing? I'm sitting here waiting on her. I said, hey, you know, I jumped through all your hoops. I'm not even able to speak without fear that she's going to talk over me again. So you guys all have the same excuses. You talk over me with the same excuses. That's how I already know all your fucking excuses. I know every excuse there is for not keeping your word. I've heard them out of all of you. Your daughter's sick. Your dog died. Your uncle got leukemia. Your uncle's brother's cousin's fucking cat's favorite fish fucking got eaten. I got to be mindful of your disabilities. But you're not at all mindful of mine. You want me to be mindful of your boundaries, but you break my boundaries. Then when you do something and you don't keep your word and it completely screws me over, you're not going to take any responsibility for it. You're not going to take any accountability for it. Now, this lady not being able to look at any evidence because apparently, no matter how I send it, she's not able. Oh, she can, but her disabilities prevent her from doing it. Okay. Well, if your disabilities prevent you from looking at the evidence, and your disabilities prevent you from being sent stuff in text message, I have to send it to you in email. So then I'm sending it to you in email. I'm starting all over from scratch so I can send this shit to you in an email. And then I send it to you in an email, and you tell me there's too much. I know, I didn't send you very much. I tell you the things that hurt me. And then literally right after I tell you, you do exactly that. How am I supposed to think about that situation? The reason that I changed it to the DMV is because we were supposed to go up to the DMV yesterday. But because of her rescheduling, that didn't happen, and we were going to reschedule. But you know what? Life happens. We scheduled this, over 2 weeks ago. I have to understand her memory issues. But then, look at the situation with Megan Misigatis. She wanted me to understand her memory issues with her brain thing. Why do I have a brain person with brain problems that can't remember anything who I'm being sent to for help? And then, of course, I have to speak up about the fact that I'm talking to this lady who's telling me, hey, I got brain cancer. That's Megan Misigatis. I got brain cancer. All right. You got brain cancer. Okay. So why don't you tell them that? Oh, well, I can handle it. I can handle it. Well, this lady says she can handle it too. She says she got some sort of growth in her brain. She's got cognitive problems because of it sometimes. She has problems with memory sometimes. That's the same thing with Megan Messigatis. But then, of course, I'm expected to understand that, but not say anything. And then, of course, Megan Messigatis, she wanted to go, well, now every time something happens, you blame it on my brain problem. I'm like, no, that's not what it is. If you're going to tell me that is your reason why you can't, I understand why you can't. So instead of pretending to fucking piddle along, fucking explain that you can't. Fuck it. It's been 15 minutes since I texted her last. I got here at like 4 o'clock. No, I got here before 4 o'clock. She said, I said, I'm going to the post. She was saying, all right, well, it's 21st. All right, we'll do that. So I explained to her, I'm going to the post office, and then I'm going to the DMV. I got my Oregon driver's license. And then I get here to the DMV, and she says she's got right after I get out of the post office, I message her. I say, so should I go to the DMV or no? She types yes. So I came here to the DMV, right? She said she just got to shuffle some money around. So then I get here to the DMV, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and she says she's on her way. She's leaving now. 20 minutes later, she gets a hold of me to tell me, I'm too paranoid to meet you. So I'm having to deal with somebody else's PTSD that is preventing her from helping me, even though she promised she would help me. She promised she wouldn't do the things that she's doing now, which is literally what she's doing. She's doing all the things she said I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do this, Sean, I promise. I won't do that, Sean, I promise. Now I'm sitting at the DMV, and I don't know why I'm waiting at all. What am I wasting my time for? You know, I was going to post up the stuff with her today, and I probably should have been doing that instead of believing her.